back. October the 23rd. Do we forget about the Liverpool game? Maybe we'll sit on it for another couple of days. But today, the Brighton preview. Everybody's going to be talking about the same thing, to be fair. Can we make it 3 in a row? Is it a false dawn? Will Amorim's tactics be exposed? Will they prove to be right? Will he get his decisions right this week? Yabba, how you doing, man?
Yeah, man, I'm cool, man. Nice to be here again. Obviously, still on a high from the Liverpool game, but yeah, like you say, back to reality. Back to the streets. We have to take on Brighton, a Brighton team that's really a good test for us. We'll see where we're really at, because obviously for the derby, you can win games. You really do raise it. Are the boys motivated? Are we going to perform? And most importantly, I want to know, because guys, best special feature today, Rio's picked his 11 to start the game. And I want to see if Rio really can save football and really can save Man United with his picking his team. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Rio, how you doing, man?
I'm very well, very well. I think I've just about had enough banter for the week. I think I've dished out enough banter, so I have got my sights purely on Brighton on Saturday. So I am looking forward to the game.
Right, well, look, I've got one more show after this one to gloat. I'm on the Liverpool channel, Cop Talk, at 10 o'clock. I'll be on there for the first maybe 15 minutes just to discuss ours, and I'm not going to terrorize them too much. Don't know if it was a fluke, but I'm going to enjoy it, and then I'll leave them to talk about their 5-1 win.
And so you should.
Yeah.
And so you should.
I'm not going to sit down on the whole show and see them happy. I want to go in there and stick it to them for a bit. But yeah, I'm going to look forward to that. But look, let's say a couple of howdies before we get the show on the road. Stephanie, how are you? This is the game that will show if we really have turned the corner. It's true. Come on, United. Big up the Man United agenda family. Solo, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Howdy, panel and chat legends. Time to turn the page and suit up for Saturday evening. Evening from Chat Sport. Matty, big up, man. I hope that injuries healing well, bruv. Wise United fam, how you doing, brother? King Dino, we see you in the house. King Dino, we see you in the house. Colm, this is the start of a 20-game unbeaten streak. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. It could be the start of something, you know what I mean? You have to start somewhere. We, United fan. Brighton have always been our bogey team, and Welbeck always is our nemesis. Yeah, to be fair, he's doing well. People are talking about him bloody for an England call up. Ooh, Bilal. Thank you very much, brother. I really appreciate that, man. I really appreciate the super chat. If the Man United crew had to pick a United player to narrate the next watch along, who's mumbling through it and who's making everyone rage? Oh, geez.
I had to pick a United player to narrate the next watch along. You know who I wouldn't want, and it's an ex-Man United player / Liverpool, Michael Owen.
No, I don't like Owen.
No, anyway. I know. I'm saying I know that's who I wouldn't want.
I don't want Keane.
I would want De Ligt, because I think he's a good talker. Seen him on the pitch, always seems to be organising and talking, and he would, really sort of boss the commentary and really sort of take us through and be given honest. He's an honest player, isn't he? And give an honest commentary as well. So I'd like to hear De Ligt.
You know what? I'd have Bruno. We don't hear him talk enough. I would like to know what his thoughts are on like player positioning, and obviously I wonder if would he then be narrating on himself? In which case, then would he be watching himself and thinking, shit, I shouldn't be there? You know, is he going to be cussing himself when he kicks the ball away? So yeah, I'm taking Bruno. What about you, Rio?
Oh, me, about. To be honest, what I would like, it'd be funny, and again, nothing against you, Yaba, but Maguire, why not Maguire? Why not Maguire narrating a watch along, giving his thoughts? You know, former captain, He'll have a lot to say. So yeah, definitely Maguire for me. Yeah. Without Maguire. Oh no, sorry. You said they think Maguire would be benched.
King Dino said he can't stand Michael Owen.
Just on that Michael Owen chat, did anyone see that Michael Owen was with someone watching the game?
Rio.
Carrick.
Oh, sorry, Carrick. Yeah.
Who was Carrick?
Yeah, Carrick. Yeah, behind.
And I'm thinking, wait, where's your loyalty here? And I think he's trying to get Liverpool fans on side because I don't think that they like him.
I watched that. I watched that with the same
think?
thought. I watched that with the same thought. I thought he changed, and I thought he was with us. Like I thought he'd become a United fan, you know.
Yeah.
But no, he's still Liverpool.
Imagine
he's trying to be Liverpool.
He's hated by everybody.
Yeah,
he played for all of these teams. Liverpool don't like him because he played for us. They already say Robbie Fowler is more of a is the better player. Newcastle hate him because he went there and skanked them for money. We hate him because he came and took the number 7 shirt and did F all apart from the goal in the Man United, the derby. So imagine, and then he's come on punditry and nobody likes him because they think he talks a lot of shit.
But can I just say, look, forget that. He was the world's best player. He got a Ballon d'Or. And he was, look, be honest, he was a sensational player for a few years that he played. He was absolutely outstanding. There's no denying that.
Yeah.
No buts, anyone. Come on. Don't deny me.
No, he was.
Yeah.
He was.
He was decent. He was decent.
All right.
Yeah, we'll put it like that. Right. Game day, guys. Obviously, we've all sat down and we've all discussed. We probably didn't really want to talk about it before, but our next few games are opportunities to put some points on the board. I mean, you know, let me get the Man United pictures up while I'm talking to you. I say like I'm talking to you. You know, I can't multitask, yeah?
I was thinking that. Don't fall asleep.
So, I should really have done that before. Yeah, so obviously this is the start of it. So we got Brighton at home on Saturday. We've got Forest away next week Saturday. We've then got Tottenham at their place on the 8th, and we've got Everton, Crystal Palace, West Ham, and Wolves.
Good run. That's a nice run of games.
It's an all right run.
You know, are we going to go back to being... I don't want to be negative, and I actually don't feel negative. I feel quite positive about what we're possible to do. Forget about the run, just to get this next game on the board. I'm trying to keep my feet on the ground, but it's hard. After that Liverpool game, I do feel not like we can beat anybody and we're going to be finishing 4th, but it's put down a marker for me, and I hope it's put down a marker for the players. Are they going to let us down, Rio?
I don't think so. I've got a lot of faith in this team at this moment in time. Like, I think it is a bit of a weird one, but I think we'll get the win. I think we're going to get the win. I'm pulling it out there right now early. I think we'll get the win. I'm quite confident.
Yabba.
What about you, Yabba?
Yeah, I'll be more confident once I see Rio's team, whether we'll be getting the win. Roll. You know what, man? As you know, guys, let me say this. As you know, every preview game, everyone gets an opportunity to pick a team. But not only do they pick a team, they get 10 seconds to justify why they are picking these players. So, Rio, this is your debut. No stuttering, you know. Just be defiant in your pick. Yeah, and we will get at you. We will get at you after you give us your selection. So I'm really looking forward to this because I want to see where your heart is. Because the other day you were bigging up Harry Maguire, and let's see that's my thing. I just want to see the defense. Get one else. You pick Harry Maguire. Yeah, if there's no Harry Maguire, I might just put up one of these Arnold's emojis or whatever's coming up. So Rio, no pressure.
Okay. This is my team. This is who I would go with against Brighton. In goals, the main man, Lamens, 31, the solidifier. He's our number 1. Forget about Bayinda. He's gone. Next up, Yarrow. Get him back into the team. He's too good to be sat on the bench. Get Yarrow in. Yaba, don't worry. De Ligt, he's next. Main man, solidified again. He's had an incredible season. For me, he needs to start. There you go. Maguire stays in the team. So for me, Luke Shaw comes out of the team. He wasn't bad last game, but Luke Shaw comes out. Dorgu, the Mandalorian. Dorgu, I want him back into the team. I need him to prove why he deserves to be on that left side. Ahmad, again, I've given my doubts about Ahmad. The boy has become a man, in my opinion. Brilliant performance last game. Casemiro, I liked what he did last game, and he's the lesser of two evils. I prefer him over Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes, the captain, Mr. Magnifico himself. Again, we don't want him in that centre midfield, but he's not going anywhere. So Bruno for me. Cunha, oh, what a performance. What a Brazilian performance from my guy. Cunha, number 10, he remains. Mbumo, again, quality, arguably the man of the match last game, along with Maguire. Got the goal. Can he score again? Who knows? And then, no Mason Mount this time. Shesko at home. Play our strikers. Other strikers from other teams are scoring. Get our man on the pitch. And that's my 11 against Brighton. And that's a winning team. That is a winning team.
Yeah.
Document it.
Hands up, man.
Take it to the bank. That's it. That's 3 points. That's 3 points.
Guys, how do you think you done spitting it out? Any disagreements there? I'm quite happy with your team, especially because you put Harry Maguire in the left centre-back position.
The only question I'm asking you, Rio.
Go on.
What position is Harry Maguire played in?
So for that, I'd play Maguire on the left. I'd play De Ligt down the middle, and then I'd put Yarrow on the right.
You would play Harry Maguire as left centre-back?
Yeah,
where he played in the
2018 World Cup. He's more comfortable on the left than he is in the central role. He can play. He's a ball player. He'd be better on the left. He'd be fine. Yeah. He's done it before. I'm happy with that.
I'm actually, I don't have any issues.
May I caveat? That's not the team that's going to play. Like,
I don't. You know what?
He's not picking
what
that team.
We'll discuss your team because I like your team and I'm very, very happy with your team. And then you tell me the team that we can discuss afterwards, the team that we think he's going to play. Is there anybody in the chat who's unhappy with the team that Rio put out? Yabba, I see you smiling, boy. You put your hands up as well.
Yeah, I mean, look, Harry Maguire, you can't drop him after a performance like that against Liverpool. That was legendary. And I just want to say, just ask Rio, when you're picking a team, are you considering your opponent? What Brighton have? Are you looking at like duels and matchups and how to sort of secure a win against Brighton with the players there? Was there any consideration?
Yeah, so obviously a lot of consideration goes. It's a weird one. It is a very hard, tough situation because the way that we're going to play on Saturday, hopefully it should be a contrasting performance. We're not going to be sitting back like that. I want us to go for the game. So did I have my doubts about putting Maguire in the team? A little bit, but purely because of the fact that I want us to play a higher line. But I think he's capable of doing it. You know, in terms of the striker, Shesko, for that physicality, you know, he's going to be coming up against a Dunk, a Van Heck. So we want our striker to be dominant. You can't have Mason Mount in that fruition. I'd love Mason Mount to play, but I think Shesko, have him up top. And yeah, obviously they're going to have a midfield partnership. That's where the battle is going to be won in this game. They're going to have Baleba. They're going to have Ayari in that midfield. Yeah. So it's the Baleba derby. Don't forget about that.
Good shout. Very good shout. Guys in the comments are talking a lot. I've just seen the comments flying through. Ooh. You said something. You tweet them. You push their buttons. Yeah.
Matty's gone Euro left centre back, Maguire centre back, and De Ligt right centre back. That's what I would rather. I would rather Maguire plays the centre of the three because that's the position that I think he's been playing for us this season.
That scares me though, man. I know he's done okay, but it scares me.
Yeah. See, at least
if he makes that mistake, I know what you're thinking because he's out wide, or he's gonna get done by a quicker pacey player. But then you've got more cover than for to make up for that mistake if he makes that mistake. But we're assuming he's gonna make a mistake. Come on,
yeah.
Maguire's in dominant form right now. He's living it up. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. And to be fair, Euro, he thrives on that right side, because during pre-season, and we still have not seen enough of it, he was linking up with Mbumo and Ahmad. He was going into that midfield to create the additional player. Delit's been doing it, but Euro was doing it in pre-season from that right side.
Okay, we deserve better. This team's never going to be put. Any team that you put in there with Maynard win, he's not going to pick. He's got Agate in. I don't think he starts Agate. I really, really don't think he starts Agate. But we deserve better. Has gone Lemens, Mesrari right centre back, Delit and Euro. Delit obviously centre back. Delit left. Euro left centre back. Right wing back.
What? I've never seen that one, but yeah, it's
Mbumo.
Better. But...
Left wing back Ahmad. Centre midfield Agate and Mainu. Bruno, Cam, right attacking midfielder, flipping heck.
So he's not starting Shesko.
Yeah, he's not starting Shesko. Forget about not starting Shesko. He's not. There's no chance. I will tell you that now. We deserve better. There is no chance. That's
an interesting team. I mean, interesting team that.
But they're saying, I would love to see Mainu feature in the 11, but in this system, it's difficult to fit. Yeah, I mean, that's a story that's going to go in until the end of the season, mate. To be fair, it is. It kind of is what it is, isn't it? You start a couple of these, Yabba?
Yeah, well, I'll start a couple for you. Let me just go through them quickly. Chat Sports made a good point here. Sesko on the bench for him. That extra midfielder in Cunha playing deeper makes up for this formation. So obviously there's pros and cons for bringing Sesko off the bench and playing Mount because of his running. He's dropping in when we haven't got the ball to make numbers in midfield. That really counts as well. It's all about balance, isn't it? As you can see with Liverpool, they're a bit all over the place with their balance at the moment. But it's about balance, and we might not. What we think is the best team might not always be the best team for over the course of the match, when you can always make changes. So that's a really good point there. We've got Matty saying who's more dangerous, Mitoma or Minter?
Mitoma's more dangerous, but he's injured. He's a doubt. So luckily we won't have to worry about that. But Minter's in great form for Brighton this season.
Okay, big up to Damien Walsh, straight manner for life. Saying here, Brighton is a harder match than Liverpool, a bogey team. Let's see how good Ruben really is. Want to big up to Kate Cadet. He's saying, I'm just listening, a bit of Joy Division at minute, listening to Inside FM Mint Tune. This, I love it. Do you know this group, Joy Division? I'm not sure. Is that a group?
No.
I'm not sure about that. Patrick Pillow's put out a team. As you can see, Maz. We haven't talked about Maz, but a few guys have put Maz in at centre back. He's coming back. He's had a Turkish hair job, I noticed as well, and he's decided to shave it all off after all that. Shaw and Maguire and Delit. So it looks like Maz will be a wing back. He's got Ahmad in the other wing back, and we're going Bruno, Kaz, Mount, Sesko.
So he's dropping Cunha.
Yeah,
he's dropped Cunha there. No, Patrick, we love you, but no.
Yeah.
Can't drop Cunha.
I'm not. After that last 25 minutes against Liverpool, I ain't dropping Cunha for shit. No chance. No
just
chance.
want to say hi to Stuart Marshall in the house. How you doing, Stuart? I don't know if you're going to the game, but if you ever see, it'd be funny one day if you see Stuart Marshall and Rio linking up, get a picture together, get a selfie together, and throw it into the show. And we've got Patrick Pillow as well. He's in the house. And we've got Stephanie Griffiths. We deserve better. Wise United fan. Is that you, Wise One? Is that you, my brother? And let's go here. We've got a team from from Stephanie. As you can see there, the back four. I don't need to read it out. You can see it all. Yeah, everyone's got different teams. But I after all that, I think Rio's team is pretty effective. What do we have to worry about with Brighton? I know they bring the ball out really well and they play it through the lines of defenders. Does that mean we have to press them and then get caught out? They got fast guys, they're bringing these new young players. We know about Blaber. We'll be doing a scouting watch on him as well. But they're consistent. They've been consistent and they've always been effective. They can get rid of good players and bring in players to like pieces of the puzzle and always be effective with the way they play. I don't think they're as good as last season. And Welbeck, I mean, he's a revelation, isn't he? He had injury problems and You know, he was never really going to get United side or stay there. That's why we sold him. But fair play to him. He is a threat and he is a bit of a bogey player for us. So I think we need to be careful on the transition with them because they've got a lot of good wide players and quick players as well and playing good interplay in the final third. So it's going to be a really interesting game.
You know Brighton are below us in the league, right?
Just only on a couple of points, isn't it?
Well, look, below is below. I'm trying to look forward instead of looking behind. I do agree, though. Welbeck has been very, 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 very impressive this season.
What do you think of Welbeck as United fans? Like a quick
I
one.
like him.
Yeah,
I like Welbeck. I never, even when he went to Arsenal, I didn't hate Welbeck for going to Arsenal. He didn't have a choice. He was kicked out of the club. You know what I mean? He played in that game, and what's his LVG coming and said everybody who played in that game is gone. You know, so he didn't really have a choice. It's one of them. I like Welbeck. He's a proper professional. Yeah. It's strange how those ones who, you know, started just that Fergie kind of era have gone on to be perfect professionals. As in, you know what I mean? You look at, he's got that. Let me see that. Yeah. Hey, cheers.
You Kobe hat on.
Thanks, sir. I'll sit down. Thanks, sir.
You Kobe Minor hat on.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this on for the rest of the show now. So what are you talking about?
Just Brighton in general, Welbeck, and just as you said, like players that leave us during that Fergie institution.
They've stayed really professional.
Yeah.
I mean, look. Belabor, Yabba, you're the guy. I'm keeping this on, man. Belabor, obviously, the whole world and his granny's mum knows that we were linked with him. I'm not going to say he's fallen off a cliff. I want him to be the same Belabor he's been this season so far. Trash. I don't want him to come and impress. You know, want to impress United. Now, we know what you can do. Save it now for the game after us. And carry on until January, and we see what we do in January.
Well, he's gone off the boil apparently, but if he really wants to impress and get a move, because he has to think about his future, doesn't he? And a move to Man United did turn his head, so he must be keen. And there were a few issues, so this is a great opportunity in front of 70,000 United fans to show everybody what he's all about against us and do the damage. I'd love him to play well and us win the game. But I'm guaranteed, let's see what he's made of, whether he's going to go out there and really give it his best to try and get him that move so we can get his name on our lips again. Because we talk about Walton and all these other guys. He must be thinking, no, what about me? What about my family? You know, what about my future? You know, I want to move that's going to set me for life. So this is a great opportunity for him to deliver. Let's just say this, though. What his attributes are, I watched the game the other day with him. My gosh. He's one of these guys who's outstanding in several areas. Now, he can pass the ball. I've seen him hit some crossfield pass or bring people into play, get the ball out his feet and lick a nice pass. His strongest attribute for me, though, is his physicality. He's got the ability to run away from players with pace and power and just drive forward and it looks like men to boys. Do you understand what I'm saying? When he's playing a lot of the time, the way he just goes past people with that pace and power. He's a really intelligent player as well. He's not just an athlete. He's an intelligent player. He sits back sometimes. He times his runs. He's always looking for space. I see him scanning a lot of the time. What a player he is. I would definitely be doing a player cam on him just to see how he fares up against us. And the thing is, he's good. Let's talk about physicality. We got to be careful because he could just like gas a couple of our midfielders and be in on goal and setting people up just like that. So yeah, let's watch him. So what? No comment?
Sorry. Yeah. I would gladly. I just want a good performance, Jabba. I don't want him. I've seen what he does. I worry about what he's going to do to our midfield, especially you're talking about the running away from our players. But how do you see what tactic do you see United playing? Because if they play the same tactic and win, I don't have a problem. But we're not going to sit back against Brighton at home. So what can you see us doing differently?
What do you think? What do you think Well, this goes on to, obviously I've given my team, and this goes on to what's the team that we actually think is going to be played. Do we think Delow's going to play? I think he will, annoyingly.
I don't.
Do you not? Do you
no,
not?
If Delow plays, that team is going to be totally unchanged. If Delow plays, then I think Mount and Cunha still play. He's either going to, I don't think he's either going to not change anything.
And that might happen. I think that might happen, annoyingly. I think he actually might not change. He might have that.
You say annoyingly, why is it? If that team won
I know it's a winning team.
Liverpool at
It's
Anfield,
a winning team, but I want Shesko to play. So
you see, and I'm now.
Are you in the camp where you don't mind? You want to play a winning team? Is that what
I
you
want
think?
your team to play.
Okay.
I want the team that you put out to play. I've still look. I will still replace Maguire in it. If I'm really, really honest, I would still, when Maguire plays, I'm glad he played, but I will always start somebody else over Maguire. That's just how I feel.
Yeah.
But I don't have a problem with him starting.
Yeah. I don't mind that.
So just looking at the way we play, I just think we need to be careful. It's about game management, isn't it? Brighton, they play through teams. I've seen it so many times. They play nice brand of football through the defence, cutting pass, bypassing your pressing trap. Suddenly they're in and gone. They play nice exchanging passes and hurt teams in that respect, and they end up slotting the ball in the back of the net. So I just think we need to be mindful. There's no point saying we're going out there and we're going to push forward and have a high line and press them because we're at home. It makes no difference to the Premiership. Every team's going to have moments where they're going to dominate the game, and I expect that against Brighton too. So you just got to be mindful at all times and manage the game. Yeah, go out there 110%, but if we haven't got the ball, sit back a little bit and do transitions on them. There's no shame in doing that. We're trying to become a better team. There's no shame at the moment by sitting back and hitting them on the counter just because we're at home. I mean, a lot of talk about we're at home, we should need to press them all the time. In the game, you have moments. There's times. There's quarters where you can have a lot of possession, a lot of play. It's all about momentum, how things are going with the game. So I think the players have to be switched on, managers have to be switched on, and don't just have one dimensional way of playing, because that's where you get hurt.
I agree with that. I think it's, even though I said I'm not giving banter anymore, I am still thinking about the Liverpool win. Let's use that as a template now, and let's not go from that kind of performance to exactly what you've just said, Yaba. Oh, we're at home, we have to play on the front foot all the time. No. Just take very good key elements from that game and then utilize it into this game. And then, bit by bit, piece by piece, the attacking moments will happen because we've got a structured defense. So, yeah, that's why I think he probably won't tweak too much. I think maybe a few changes, and that's why I think maybe he will keep the low. But I think he might get Shesko into the team because I think we can still utilize him in this kind of game with keeping that solidified back line and midfield structure. So it'd be interesting. It would be very interesting. But I'm backing him. I'm backing the team. I think, as the caption and as the title says, 3 wins in a row ? I don't think it's a question mark. I think we're going to win. I think we're going to win.
Big test as well. So, look, we've lost one home game against Arsenal early in the season. Since then, we've been pretty consistent at home, winning games and scoring goals as well. So I'm with you on this one. I'm going to back my team, not because of the Liverpool game, nothing to do with that. I just think it's about mentality now. It's like there's a lot of expectation now for the players. We've had a week of training. This is really crucial. We're going to see the benefit of that. Let's see what the manager can do on the training ground, week in, week out, with 6 days on the training ground preparing for games. And I think we'll be going into the games less. There's no issue with fatigue. There'll be more development, I believe, with the tactics and energy. So I'm saying this game, we've had a lot of time to get over what happened at the weekend. We're winning against Liverpool. We're going to be inspired by it. The players are going to be getting down to their home, doing their homework, doing their drills, doing their little patterns of play, whatever they need to do, and going out there fresh and ready to take on Brighton and come back with 3 points. So I'm going to go with a 3-1 win. I expect Brighton, they're a very good team. I think they might score, but with our goalkeeper right now, I think he's been sensational. So actually, I'm going to change that to a 2-0 win, which is very good, convincing win.
Wow, okay.
I'm going to think we could keep a clean sheet because the goalkeeper actually, a lot of pride, a lot of confidence.
I like that. I like
So,
that.
yeah, I'm going for 2-0.
I like that. You said we are going to concede one. You remembered who's in goal, and you went, no,
Yeah.
nah. It's not Bayinda. It's not Bayinda. Clean sheet.
Yeah, 2-0, 2-0. And by the way, yeah, Mr. B, please go and give these little MOFOs some later on.
Yeah. I will. We deserve better. I will be on there at 10 o'clock. I'm not going to be ignorant. I think I'm going to be quite level-headed, but they are going to know that I've been on their show when I come off. So yeah, I'll be on there for the first maybe 15 minutes just to give them a little bit of hell, and then I'll leave them to it. Score prediction. Can I give you mine?
Yeah, please.
Go for it.
I think a 3-1. I think Welbeck scores, but Lemens, it's not going to be a Lemens fault. That's what I'm hoping. It's not his fault. I don't want him to make an error with the goal. I would love us to keep a clean sheet. I'm just not sure that we're capable of doing it yet. So I'll go 3-1. I think Mbemo just carries on where he's been playing. He's going to be involved in one of the goals that we score tomorrow. I have no idea who else scores. I don't really care who else scores, but I want Mbemo to be involved. I would love Sesko to get the goal, to carry on the run that I feel that he should have had from the Liverpool game, but we won the game, so let's keep that to myself. But yeah, I would love Sesko to start and Mbemo to be involved. So I go 3-1.
Fair enough. And I'm going to go 2-1. So I'm going to play it a little bit safe, a little bit more cautious, but I think 2-1. I think Brighton, even though we're ahead of them, like it's literally 9th versus 10th, they are a good team. They've not lost in 4 games. So yeah, it's not going to be, I don't think it's going to be high scoring, but I think we're going to be comfortable. That's what I'll say as the caveat. I don't think we'll be stressing. I think maybe we'll score 2 and then they'll get a late 1 goal. That's it really. But no, confident. And I do think Mbeumo will get another goal. Hopefully. But who knows?
All right, let's get some of the score prediction. Guys, don't forget, if you are new to the channel, give us a subscribe. If you are old to the channel, look, just give us a like and just spread the word. We're trying to grow. We're trying to hit that 4K mark. So yeah, we need you guys to start spreading the love. We will keep reminding you to like and subscribe at the beginning and the end of every show. But yeah, just show the love. Sorry, Yaba.
Yeah, so you heard what the panel have to say. Let's see what the guys in the comments are saying. Bart, serious fan, is saying 1-1. That's his take. It'll be our keeper's biggest test yet, he feels. We've got Stephanie Griffiths in the house saying Old Trafford's under the lights. We should be okay. I feel we will concede. But edge it 3-2, just like Burnley. We've got Weezer Better saying Man United will lose 3-2, especially if Maguire and Shaw play. Where's that? Come on, have you got the emoji ready? Boo! 2-2 says Chat Sports.
A Desmond 2-2.
Yeah, definitely. And a 1-1 from Damien Walsh. He said he thinks United will struggle. No one's really convinced yet, even though he beat Liverpool.
And I get that. Some PTSD, isn't it? Some PTSD.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
Caution. Pessimistic caution. Patrick Pillow, PP. He likes to say 2-0 to Man United. Hooray for that. 3-1, says Matty, which is a nice scoreline. That'd be a great result. And finally, Matty's talking about the goal scorers. We don't do that, but if you want to be a better man and get a tip from Matty, he's actually confidently saying Weber and Cunha and Welbeck will score the other one. So you get good odds for that. Thank you very much. We wouldn't boo you. Sorry.
All right, I tell you when it changes. When We Deserve Better comes on here and says we're going to win a game, that's when you know that is changed. He's the one that Amorim needs to convince him and Andrew in our chat. I think everybody else is, but them two, hard line. If he comes on here and says we win a game, then we know that Amorim's doing it right. I'm not going to ask him how much games in a row he needs to win because I know G-Man will be talking about like Buzz Lightyear, Infinity and Beyond. So yeah, we'll leave it like that. But guys, look, I am on 16 likes. Thank you very much, guys. If you are going to watch it afterwards, drop a couple of comments. We're here. We don't get enough to reply to, so yeah, hit them up. Hit the comments up if you're watching it afterwards. We will be back tomorrow for the Premier League mix zone. Me, Rio, Derms, and Tony is back from his trip to Canada. Saturday, the watch-alongs are back. I think I got the juices flowing with Cole, so he's going to come back with all these fandangos for Saturday. And then, yeah, we will be back for the rest of the week. So, guys, as always, thank you very much for watching. Yeah, but anything else you want to say before we say goodbye?
Yeah, big up all the agenda, right? So make sure you follow. Let's all go to the link that Mr. B gave in the link. Go and give Cop Talks TV?
Cop Talk,
go support Mr. B
Talk, yeah.
on Cop Talk TV on YouTube. He'll be starting at 10 o'clock. Is that right, Mr. B?
Yeah, 10 o'clock. Yeah.
10 o'clock tonight. Let's all go over and support Mr. B and show the support. The traveling fans, we're going away again, back to Anfield. This time we're going to Cop Talks TV and go support Mr. B and give them a bit of something, because they've been sitting on the pedestal and thinking they're a bit of something recently, but they're not. And Mr. B is going to prove to them why. Thank you.
Rio?
Short and sweet. United, 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 United.
Glory, glory.